Hello, friends, and welcome to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 17, I think? 17?
There's no way to know.
No, it's not 17. It's definitely not 17. I'm pretty sure 17 is on YouTube. Hang on. What episode is this? I've lost all sense of time and
29.
hang on, I'm looking. I'm checking. It is episode.
My dice thing.
No, it is episode 7. I was correct. It is episode 17. All right, never mind. I was right. I should have trusted my instincts. Okay. So, hello. What up?
I think I broke my dice vault.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We have some stuff to go over about fun stuff for Monday that Bonnie has posted for me.
We can change the title, Elf.
Oh yeah, right.
Remember?
Right.
You have that power now?
I was supposed to do that, but I don't.
Nope. We'll just keep blaming them for one more week.
I mean, it's fine. I'll fix it later.
Fix it in post.
I will admit that I've never been an editor on a channel that isn't mine, so I don't actually know how to do it, but it's cool. Stuff for Monday.
Stuff and things.
There is the statistics for the Aura Report. The Aura Report is out about Roll20's like general stuff going on with it. Here's the link. There you go. It links to the like what people are playing on Roll20 in what has grown this year and what has done great. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good stuff in there. Definitely check that out if you want.
You're an editor and you still can't post links. That's incredible.
I did post a link. I posted a link. It's right there.
It's started out.
Not for me. Oh.
It started out for me.
It didn't even tell me that it ate it. Okay. All right, whatever. There is a link that exists. Google the Aura Report, I guess.
It'll be on Roll20's website.
I don't know how to give it to you other than that. Something that those of you who use Roll20 frequently should know is that the old dynamic lighting system is being sunsetted. In favor of the new one. I believe the date is May the 18th will be the last day that the old dynamic lighting system is supported. So definitely like consider that and stuff. 2 cool new shows started last week. Kids on Bikes and Desperate Gamble, both on the Roll20 channel. You should check those out. I'm just throwing it out there. They're very cool. One of them is
If you don't hype up Star Wars 100% more, I will show up.
One of them is mine. So yeah, if you want to check out a cool Star Wars show that we did session 0 for on Friday, it's on the Roll20 YouTube. So check that out if you're into Star Wars. We also have a Discord and stuff. Yeah, Abria, yes. Abria?
Now what is a Star Wars?
This isn't the show where I explain what a Star Wars is. I explain that on the other show. But I respect your question either way.
Thank you.
The mobile Roll20 app open beta is soon. TM apparently. That's what I've been told. It's soon.
It's happening.
Check that out. More reserve items. Token pack. It's cool. You should get it if you're Roll20 reserve person. It's the Frosty Fey Realm token pack. It is free. You should definitely check it out. And Bunny wrote a cool Roll20 blog thing that like highlights some of the stuff that's been going on this week, but I also can't link that to you because I'm an editor but not a moderator on the D&D channel. So
no gods, no masters.
There's nothing I can do about that. Is there a Chaos Initiative Twitter page? There is indeed a Chaos Initiative Twitter. It hasn't done anything yet. It's completely inactive and nothing has been posted. And it's probably still a gray picture, you know what I mean? The default.
Hold on, who's in charge? Which of us is in charge of that?
I think Dave has it.
Okay, cool.
None of us are being paid to be a social media manager.
So like, excuse me. All right, well, you know what? Give me the. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I already did.
Run it. Okay.
I posted it for everyone when I made it.
All right, well, I don't remember all of this stuff. There's a lot of things happening.
She's running a campaign.
Let me
tweet from the Bird app.
Let me see what else. No, I'll do it. It's fine.
I hate it.
I'll do it. I'll take control of it. I just need to be reminded of like how I log into it because I haven't done that yet. Okay, what else? What else we got? Let's check. There's a bunch of like GM stream stuff going on in Roll20 as well recently, like both the Desperate Gamble GM stream stuff and stuff from I believe the Kids on Bikes stream. So if you want to like see sort of more behind the scenes on like Roll20 campaigns in general and so on, like there is stuff to do that, and you should check that stuff out. Not because I'm running it or anything, but also that definitely because I'm biased. I think that's it for general announcements. Let's get into the less general, actually probably more general announcements. How's everybody doing? How's your week been or weekend? Some of you I saw more recently than others. Abria.
Yeah, you did see me because I was in your dreams last night. Hey, no?
I mean,
weird.
I don't know if it would be.
What is our friendship?
I don't know if it would be kosher for me to talk about my dreams with you in them. We're just gonna move on from that.
This is the content I showed up for.
How's your week been, Bria?
Really good. I don't know. I'm in that like weird liminal space of pre-announcements for stuff. So like busy with stuff and then not talking about it.
Yeah,
so I'm
you're like hyper busy, but you can't talk about why you're busy.
So it's like, I haven't seen you in a week. You've been just chilling. And I'm like, no.
The opposite of chilling. I've been very, very warm, in fact.
But just vibing. It was really fun watching the session 0.
Yeah.
I definitely had that like a little bit of a proud parent like situation. I'm just like, we're doing it. It's real, I love all of these people so much.
We got lots of compliments on Vode in general, as a setting. So
by 5.
That's And you're joining me for the GM stream this week, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I will be there Thursday.
Wonderful. So I have my duo partner, so to speak, for bouncing ideas. Anybody else had a fun week they want to talk about? Anyone?
Gabe.
Okay. Gabe. What the hell did I do this week?
Tell us about a cool stick you found or some shit. I know that's what you're gonna say.
I did go into the woods today, and I found a spot where at least 4 deer were like sleeping overnight because you could see like all of the different spots where they settled down. Yeah, I let my dog like just follow tracks, and I'm like, oh, you were actually going somewhere like of actually like interest. It was really weird. Then he decided he was gonna keep going, and I'm like, no, we're
going back now.
Yeah, we walked like 30 minutes into the woods, and I'm like, it's still snowing and it's cold. But that was fun. That was early today. I'd
see. All I had to do to get something interesting was mention a cool stick. It was fine. It's good.
I slept for like most of the weekend because I was like,
I fucking wish I did that. Certainly.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I needed to sleep. It's so bad.
Oh my god, yes.
Bria, we're gonna have a conversation about that separately. Like someone you need at least like 30 people to cast a sleep spell on Bria simultaneously. See if they can stack that.
No, Bria has too many hit dice for sleep to work.
That's true.
Bria's too high.
I'm an anxiety barbarian now. Like
Bria's too high level for sleep to work. It works on groups. It works on small groups of kobolds. I don't think it works on a Bria.
It works on me. I had a nap for like 2 hours just before the stream.
I mean, that's refreshing. That's revitalizing.
No, it wasn't. It was a bad call.
Oh, all right.
I started to cry a little bit earlier. I was in my staff meeting for Dice Envy, and the CEO's like baby son started crying because he didn't want to take a nap, and it made me start to cry a little bit because of how much I want to take a nap, and it was real weird. I was like, do you remember when you used to hate that shit?
I feel that. Yeah, I feel it deeply in my soul. Where I'm like, I could just go to my bed and lie down in it and be unconscious, and that would be great. But we have a show to run.
Or we take a nap.
just here
could
on
you
stream.
take a nap like on stream? Like,
there is a category. No, there is a category for sleeping. There is a category.
What?
It exists. Yeah. There are streams of people just sleeping.
Hey, y'all.
Could we have a slumber party?
Yeah, right.
What if we fundraise for Code 2040, and if we hit a certain number, we just have to have a sleepover? It's a 4-hour stream of 2 hours of hanging out and then 2 hours of nap.
That sounds terrible. I would never want to sleep on camera. Never, ever. My whole life.
I'll do it.
I would do it.
Let's have Bria. Let's sleep.
Let's just do it. Let's just sleep on camera.
All right. Well, I leave that to you. I will join the hangout, but I'll be the kid who goes home before the sleeping happens.
That's fair. God, I used to be that kid a bunch. I was like,
me
this
too.
Sucks. I'm going home
all the time. I would be like, okay, we're done playing Super Smash. All right, I'm out.
Yo, my parents were so like locked in that like a Bria at like 12:30 was like, can y'all come get me?
Yeah.
Everyone's asleep and I am done.
Yeah, everyone's asleep and everything's boring. There's no more pizza.
This is a house that doesn't have good cereal. I don't need to be here in the morning.
They don't even have that sweet, sweet Frosted Flakes.
Nah, they were out here with just budget cornflakes. That's
oh man, the no-name brand like compliments cornflakes. Yeah.
I'm out.
How about you, Aki? How's your week? How's your week been?
Yesterday I played a really incredible session of Alice is Missing with the Good Time Society, and it was a beautiful game, and I had a really good group of people to play it with, and it was lovely. I actually get to play it again on Thursday with a different group of people.
Ooh.
So this week is a lot of Alice is Missing, and I'm not even mad about it. Otherwise, I'm excited because apparently I will qualify for a vaccination soon. Not quite yet, not old enough, but soon, very soon, I'll be able to get that sweet vaccine.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's good.
I'm excited to be able to like go outdoors and just kind of do whatever. It'll be nice.
So I will admit that that sounds amazing. I've been thinking about going outside for many a week. LARP has been in my brain recently, and I just have not been able to shake the desire to want to do stuff. But I gotta be responsible. People, I'm like, it's still a panorama.
Yep, it is still a whole panini out there. It's like
also,
if you're vaccinated,
panorama.
it's like if you have the vaccine, then more power to you. But if you don't, stay your ass at home.
Also, Abria, when you wrote AIM in chat, I immediately thought of the Messenger, not of the
Hey,
game.
let's see Messenger. Let's go.
I was like, AIM is really badass. I'm like, I mean, it was. Like, don't.
I still have it. I'm the only one that's out here posting away notices.
You got your MSN Messenger open with your like many emojis in your name.
MSN Messenger. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
There were girls in my class that had every single letter of like MSN on a different kind of font flashing emoji.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. My
so
username on that platform was just my name, just written like a regular person would write a name.
That's so edgy. It really is though.
But did you have song lyrics in your description?
100%. I was trash.
I probably
Everyone
did.
did.
I probably did, to be honest.
Oh man. What a
You
good time.
trash, Abria? I don't believe it.
I was full scene trash for my young adulthood.
Mhm.
Just
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
full by ramen nonsense.
so my issue was I was like wannabe full scene trash, but I was also male presenting, so it was like a whole thing where I didn't really want to do it, but I also kind of really did, but not. Yeah, like it was a whole thing. It's not good. It wasn't a good time.
I played a scene kid last night. I never was a scene kid.
I just ended up being an awkward nerd more than anything.
Awkward nerd sounds about right.
yeah.
Also, how about you, Dave? How's your weekend been? How's your week?
I was hoping you'd forget to ask.
I feel like you've tweeted the words Omni Brogdo like several times, like just by themselves.
Funny name.
I particularly enjoyed the tweet that was just O space M space N space I, so forth.
I'm very happy with that character.
That's
and
good.
I'm really
Everybody else
excited.
seems to be tickled by their name as well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
You play any video games over the weekend?
Yeah. I forgot how horrific Metal Gear Solid 5 gets at parts. So I kind of wasn't prepared for that when I was playing that. I was like, oh yeah, picking people up in Balloon Simulator. I love it. Get my base, build my base. And then it's just like, oh, okay, child soldiers. Great.
I mean, yeah, but that's been part of the narrative of Metal Gear forever, really. I will state for the record that Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best video game of any video game ever to exist.
Wow. That's a big praise.
That is my statement on the Metal Gear franchise. 3, best game ever.
It does have that bit with the ladder. That's pretty strong.
It does. Yeah, what a thrill. Okay, cool. I think I've done the pleasantries portion of the stream in an efficient and timely manner.
When you say it like that, it feels as though you were faking caring about our life.
There's connotations to pleasantries that feels unfair to the amount of energy we have to give you.
I am both incredibly sad that you would consider that I don't take your lives very seriously, and also let's just go to the next thing. I love us. Listen,
and also
I love you all to an extent. You know, there's like I'm only joking.
There's a professional distance that I must keep here, and a reputation I must protect. That therefore means I must limit how much I show you love.
Yeah. No, definitely. My programming only allows for a certain level of affection.
Her affection is real, but she is not.
The rest is just cold tsundere love. You know, like you'll know that I care for you deeply when rocks fall and everybody dies. That's how you know that I.
Oh, the sweet release of death. Yes, please.
The only worthwhile release. Okay, I'm done.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
Moving on.
Time to make a new friend.
Moving on. Yeah, let's go to the game. Let's go to the game. So you may all remember, my dear friends, that our wonderful Verdrux has since become the speaker for Bryn Shander, and Gabe will be playing a new character this fine session. We'll get them introduced soon enough, because I believe I said that they were going to be an associate of Valine, our wizard friend. So last we left off, I believe Valine had asked you to come with her on a venture to the Sea of Moving Ice, where she wants to reclaim her Professor Orb, and also get the Codicil of the White, and hopefully find a way to end this everlasting winter. I have the hiccups. It's hard to narrate.
Oh, I believe in you.
Okay. So
Pick up right into the microphone. People love that.
No. So I think what we'll do is we'll have Valine sort of meet up with everybody before we're about to head off. And introduce our new wonderful character friend. So Valine gets you all together, like, you know, she's got her cadre of servant kobolds and her what do you call it, sled with her dogs attached to it, ready to go. And she looks to the three of you, and goes, so you're ready to go, right? You have everything you need? Nothing we need to work on? We can head off?
I mean, well, if we did, well, how are we going to get it? Everybody's dead. I
mean, good point.
We can loot some places.
I know you had a sled when we left. Do you still have that? Because there you go. Right. I should probably tell you where we're going. That'd be a good start, probably, at this point. We're going to head to a place. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's called Revel's End. Do you know it, any of you? Any of you? Rattle, you something in your memory. You definitely have some recollection of this place.
It sounds like a place that I've probably been to before because it sounds miserable.
Yeah, it's kind of like a big, gigantic pentagram prison building. It's like a big stone, never escape, never get out, locked in, throw away the key kind of place. But it has a port. And that port is connected to all kinds of other really big ports, like Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate and like sort of stuff down the page, down the Swords Coast. And there's the only place I think we're going to be able to find a ship that will be durable enough to travel into the sea of moving ice. Unless you got some other, idea. But that's my plan. But I don't expect that it'll be cheap, so make sure you have, like, something to pay whoever's going to take us. I'll cover some of it, but, it's more people, more payment as it goes.
I think we're well covered to pay.
Oh,
did we ever
great,
get our money back from, what did you call them? The fence? A fence.
I didn't have the opportunity.
She just freezes
to check our mail when we were last in oh gosh, what's the name of our town again?
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood. I would need the opportunity to see if any sort of contact was made that would allow me to find out if we were able to successfully offload our goods.
I think probably you at least have some goods that you got from the Duragar stuff that are plenty valuable.
We have that stuff too.
As well as a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I got this cool metal hand. I forgot about the cool metal hand. Shoots lasers.
So at one point, Valine sort of like looks like she's gonna keep talking, but then she turns as like a figure approaches and goes, the other member of our fine adventuring group here to smite Auril and steal things from gods. Welcome, and turns and Gabe.
Hello, my name is Averens. It's a pleasure to meet you, and hopefully not die together. Charmed.
Hopefully not dying is the goal. Valine, like.
Here's a funny joke, Averens. Here, shake my hand.
Put my hand up.
I let you shake your hand. I let you pull the glove off, and it's just a skeleton hand underneath.
You should eat more. You're no skin and all bones.
Wow, I thought that would rattle you a little bit.
No. I have worked with someone very similar to you before, although I made them.
Can I insight check? I just want to investigate our new friend a little bit.
I don't know how to react.
What he smell like?
I'm on the bed for I hate this.
A mix of like flowers and death.
Huh.
So like if there was like a rose bed around potentially burned flesh.
Yeah, you know how like it's permanently winter up here? I don't know what flowers smell like, so I am losing my mind right now. Like,
valid.
What? Bertha. I stick my hand out.
Are you also a skeleton?
On the inside, I think.
Do you prefer it that way?
Are you offering?
Not yet.
She'll fight you. She'll break your arms off.
Valine just stands in the background, like, handing the kobolds various wizard staffs that they're holding, like, caddies or, like, trying to, like, organize into, like, golf bags. Yeah.
Ursa gives a big fanged, like, laugh directly in Averin's face. Like, all right, I like this one.
Ah. Looking at Yeshavan, big eyes. And you?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Aha.
The name's Yeshivon.
Why are you so quiet?
Yeah, Yeshivon, you're never quiet. Honestly.
Gonna be one of these things again, isn't it? With the thing and that they do the gross.
Oh. No, person's just like.
Are assumptions being made without basis over there?
Always.
You know, every hypothesis starts somewhere. Valine comments as she continues to organize.
You'll have to forgive them. You see, I have a bit of a reputation.
Oh, what's that?
I don't think you'll have to find out.
Okay.
I'm just shit talking with Boogie and Goblin right now.
Oh yeah, I mean Boogie's just like, look at all these kobolds. We have more kobolds than she does.
I know,
There's
right?
like way more. Like
but look how they're holding all the stuff. That's cool.
I mean, they're probably even well trained, I guess.
How do you even train a kobold?
I don't
One
know.
bit me the other day. I didn't even do anything. It just ran up and bit me in the shin. It was.
Did you smack it after it bit? You're supposed to.
No, I don't know. It felt bad.
Did you name your undead servant?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got a name too.
What is your name?
Rattle.
Oh,
Did
I
you-
named mine Explosive.
Explosive. Wait, did you make Rattle?
I'm really uncomfortable. I wanted to be the one who.
Valine just goes, well, now we're all introduced. All right, wonderful. Let's make our way. Revel's End's quite a bit of a ride, so strap in and you get comfortable, or stand and freeze, or whatever your preference.
I want to go on this level faster. I'm not sure for this one.
Yeah, I'm down, but I do slide 10 gold to Boogie as I lay a bet to see that I think Amarant's made Rattle.
Boogie's like, I'll take that bet. There are a million skeletons. Yeah, actually, Gabe, could we get like a physical description of Averin? Because I feel like we didn't get that.
And like how hot?
Yeah,
no,
out
absolutely.
of 10.
But for Abria, not
solid.
for Brisa.
It's a solid 12 happening over there for sure.
I'd say maybe an 8. So they've got like
I don't know.
soft, gentle features. There's like what looks to be like almost like markings of like a sun going outwards over top of their actually left eye. There are shades of like dark purples and dark blues in the locks of their hair going back, and kind of like a smooth tunic of dark purples and blues with like a gold trim. They've got like 2 what look to be like fabric bracers on the sides, and there's like a little bit of like a.
I have some art. Let's just show some art to you.
Yeah, they love art. Love art. Sorry, I had to ask for the fan artist. You mean you, butt prints?
Here, this is what I'll do. I'll just put the token on
Yeah.
here and make it really big. There you go. There you go.
Beautiful, beautiful baby.
There.
That's my baby.
Look at this cutie.
Looks great.
That's a wizard hand.
That's a
Only
wizard.
wizard.
That is a wizard. It's a wizard or Lady Gaga hand.
Both.
So Valine gets things in order.
Sorry, 1 sec. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. One more ignorant comment. Lady Gaga is clearly a sorcerer because she was born this way. Continue.
No, you're correct. You're totally correct. I mean, she couldn't be like. You could make arguments for Warlock in terms of some of the lyrics, or like rolling into that like acceptability of deviancy, so to speak. But you're correct. It's probably sorcerer. Now that we know what class Lady Gaga is, Valine.
Asking the real questions.
You guys can probably get your hands on as many like sleds or modes of travel as you want. So if you want like your own, then you can. If you don't, like you can double up, that kind of stuff. Like you're more than welcome to just be like, we claim these because we're gonna go fight Oral. Like It's a pretty good goal, considering the previous situation. So, I guess you head out towards Revel's End. Assuming nobody has any business they want to see to in Bryn Shander before we go.
Can I check on dog dads and just make sure that they're Gucci before we go?
They are perfectly fine, and you have some cider with them sort of in the days preceding. And
can I just try to make cider for them to see how good I'm getting at that?
Yeah, sure. Roll me something. Whatever.
Performance. I did. Oh God.
Your cider is pretty good. It's pretty all right. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It tastes like you'd want to drink more of it. That's good.
It's like too much cinnam, and someone
just
has
like
to
a
tell
little
her.
bit spicy. Yeah, it's like a little too much. Garrett gives you pointers on that one. I think there's a little back and forth.
Sweet.
Yeshivon goes to say goodbye to Vidrux.
He's probably trying to teach the little dragon the difference between friends and enemies. You eat these ones, not these ones. No, not that one either.
The kobolds are like hanging out with you. From Lonelywood, they seem to have attached themselves to Vidrux, like specifically.
Am I allowed to call you daddy now? That's the question.
No. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Damn.
I'm sorry, I couldn't even try to stay character for that because Maria broke me.
She knows what she's about.
I mean, let me be very clear. I'm proud.
Yeah,
we're doing great today, Elf. I'm so sorry.
I run this game,
I'm
guys.
so sorry.
We're dead.
I've just been in such a weird mood for the last 24 hours, so I apologize.
Don't worry, Chad.
I'm done now.
Don't worry, Chad. I run this game. It's fine. Everything's
All right, let's go
cool.
die in a hole. Elf, we can't hear you.
Oh, I was just gonna say, don't worry, Chad. I run this game. Everything's cool. It's fine. Don't worry. I have an iron grip. I have an iron grip on what happens here, and really just feel totally in control all the time.
Well, now that I've established Daddy Vidrux,
We go to prison. I'm just messing with you guys. You know I don't. You know I'm here
We're
for it. You
bones.
know I'm here for it. All right, cool. Well, that's okay. Great. So, is there anything with Vidrux that isn't a meme that's happening, or?
I think you just go to prison.
Yep.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $100, $200.
All right.
Just go straight to jail.
We head towards Revel's End, with Valine leading the way. And as you approach, like, there's a traveling montage of like a day, a camp, another day as you're traveling, and feel free to like fill that in with anything if you've got like dialogue you want to have or anything like that.
Yeshivon has been volunteering to do a lot more watch lately. In fact, they have been doing all of the watches more or less by themselves and passing that time reading their tome.
I would love at one point for you to be reading and me to be lying in the snow as a pile of bones and try and scare you, because I also don't really need to sleep. Would you be frightened of a skeleton at nighttime when you're reading a book? Ah, it's me, you're under attack.
Are you attempting to be some sort of art installation?
Yeah, right. I'm not trying that again. I'm really poorly.
No, it was a really good attempt. It's just that I watched you turn into that pile of bones when I started this watch. You have to. You know what? You want to? Let me tell you.
I feel like I'm off my game. This new person just like I was going off like, oh, well, let's be the funny one. Let's be sarcastic. And they're just like, and ever since I've just been like a little bit rattled.
Yeah.
It's not my best work.
You know why that is. The voice in your head pipes up. You know why that is, right? It's because you're like not funny or charming or wise or smart or any of those things. You can throw a dagger. That's about it. You know, the rest of it.
What's going on in there?
The rest of it, you know, you just leave to me, and I'll take care of it.
Message on me. Do you think you could hear it? Could they talk back? Let's try it. Come on.
You mean if I used my telepathic link with you?
Yeah, just try and do it with somebody else who's also in me.
Wait a minute. There's something in you?
There's lots of things.
I mean, there's one thing.
Rattle.
But it changes all the time.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. You have seemed like you have been a little bit off lately. Confused, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that was like... I hated it. I, like, looked out on that, like, big camp of people, and they're all like, oh, everybody's dead. And I was like, oh, no, everybody is dead. And it's just thrown me. I cared for a minute.
What's wrong with caring?
It was not my MO.
I mean, I think that we've had to deal with a lot that has happened during this journey that isn't necessarily our MO, so to speak. And change is a big part of becoming who we are. And you are just, you're still new. I mean, you haven't been, you did change in a very big way. And now you're this you, and this you has yet to fully become whoever it is they're going to be, at least as far as I can tell. You're allowed to change, you know.
Yeah.
You're allowed to become better or worse, or you don't want to change at all. That's also okay.
Okay. On one hand, I definitely agree, but on the other, I came into this conversation intending to be incredibly petulant. So, like, just know I do appreciate it, but also I'm not going to show it. Also, because I can't make expressions.
Yeshivon leans over, and if Rattle is okay with it, they're gonna give him a kiss on their skeleton-y forehead.
Gets very. Do I react to this?
I'm really, really glad that I get to travel with you. You and Bursa have taught me a lot about what it means to be a person.
But we're not.
You are. To me, you are. But you're also more than that, because you're you in the way that you are.
What goes to my head? The aspect of death. I don't know. They seem to have a really grandiose idea about the something.
Well, I mean, if you need help figuring it out, I have a voice in my head too.
You guys tell you to kill people all the time?
Spread darkness is more my thing.
It's just kind of the same.
Well,
maybe they can have a chat. I don't know.
There's a difference between, well, I mean, death is its own type of darkness. It just means that this mission to end the never-ending winter is a complicated one for me, because winter ends, the light returns, and I don't know if that means I failed my mission or not.
Can't you just talk to it? Can you just be like, hey, what's up? Is this okay?
I mean, it's a little bit more complicated for me, I think, than it is for you. My person doesn't live in my head. They speak to me when they choose to speak to me.
They're God?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
There's a lot I still don't know about them or the power they've given me.
It's cool when you get to do the. I wish I could do that.
Well, there are things you can do that I certainly cannot. I definitely can't stand in one place and throw a knife and hit somebody with it.
It reminds me. I keep forgetting I have that cool hand. I could do the claws thing that you do. Hang on, let me go and find it.
You can? That is cool.
I'm not about to have to make it shoot lasers though.
I guess
Maybe that was just a hidden
thing.
thing.
Well, we might be able to figure it out. Have you like spent any time with it?
I don't know. I'll chill with it tonight. I'll wear it. I'll wear this special glove. See if it can cool things.
It is not a magic item.
Feels bad.
Also, it's made of chartolin, so you know.
Okay, I've been carrying around chartolin stuff the whole time. I'm already.
Are you interested
questionably sane.
Are you interested in a wand, perhaps?
Love.
Well, I've been carrying around this wand of web, and I think I could use it, but obviously, I think any of us will do fine with it.
I can't remember in this system if I can use a wand.
I also don't know what the rules are on that.
It just some wands have restrictions. If it doesn't,
I think it depends on the wand. Yeah.
Well, we can look into it, see whether or not this is something you might be interested in.
I'm a character. Is it the wand of web?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it has to be a spellcaster.
All right. Want to try and give it a whirl?
Yeah, it does.
A bit too sticky for me. Always sticky things.
Okay, sure. Is that why you're so self-depreciating?
Get it? Because you're
wow. First it was ever and no.
Get it, Rattle? Because you're a bundle of sticks, bones, twigs.
Oh.
Get it?
We did have two cloaks. I took one of them, and then we didn't ever establish who had the other one.
Oh, one of them was just a cloak. It wasn't magic.
Yeah, one was the magic cloak. I have the magic cloak.
What was the other one?
It was just a regular elven cloak.
I don't want that. I got a cool one. It's black. I can cover my face.
Mine does all kinds of fun, weird stuff. Not that I've gotten to try it yet, but I'm excited. I can be stealthy.
I didn't show you this yet. I found out it could do this. Ready? Okay. Right, hold on. Let me just do my backpack. Right, close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
I put the hat on, and I turn into the drugs.
Can I? Oh.
It's me again.
Well,
I love Tiamat, but also Bahamut. I never really understood myself. I think it's a shame. I tried to get along with. I don't think he appreciated all the murdering I was doing.
I don't think it was the murder that necessarily bothered the drugs. I think it was more the fact that we don't seem to have any sort of code.
You know what I mean? Like turning into him, like to make fun of him when he wasn't
very.
here.
He would be very upset with that. He might laugh in the retrospect, and he might certainly find it humorous if we told him this story as like some funny things happened on the road. But I don't think if you were here in the moment, he'd be all that appreciative of it. But you know what, Rattle? I do think you're too hard on yourself. And I do think that you are worrying about something that is natural in a way that is making change is good. Change is needed. Embracing change will make you stronger. And know that even if you're confused, or worried or scared, you do have people in your life who care about you and will take care of you. And that may sound gross and unnecessary, but it's true. And Yeshivon kind of leans over and like wraps their arms around Rattle in like one of those awkward kind of like friend hugs where it's just like kind of things, like, and you can't get rid of us even if you try.
Oh, I'm gonna pretend I don't have any tactile sensation because this is weird. But I actually do the whole time. I was just joking.
And when was the last time somebody gave you a hug?
Literally never.
Well, here's a hug. They feel nice.
I don't hug you back, I'm afraid.
It's okay. Yeshivon's not expecting it.
No. Oh, well, it's a lot for me to think about. I'm going to go back to not sleep.
If you want to make a nice pile of bones right here, I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, okay. It makes a humorous sound as I fall into it.
Ha 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 ha! Very nice.
Xylophone noise.
Yes.
I've never got the chance to do it. That is one of my racial features. I can play myself like a xylophone. I have proficiency in it.
So freaking cool.
Oh,
Someday we need a skeleton bard.
Been talking about that the whole time.
So when you become a skeleton bard, rogue bard, we'll cool. And Yeshivon just continues to read their book and watch over their friends.
Cool. At some point, I'd like to go talk to Averins.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like a few camps, or while you're riding the sleds or what have you. Like, it's your call on when. We're in travel montage mode, so just like you pick a narrative moment and use it. I don't mind.
Yeah, probably. I think I would have been like at some point when we were like riding together on the sled.
Okay, yeah.
I think just to like chill and talk during the day.
There isn't really a day, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like twilight. Okay, what's you?
Me?
What's your deal?
I do love blackjack personally.
I don't know what that is.
It's where you deal cards. Is that not what we were talking about?
Oh, you're making a joke. Okay, to like deflect. I don't know if you've spent any time with Rattle. I get that now. Are you? If you don't want to answer, that's fine.
Oh, you mean what? When you what is my deal? Like, who am I as a person?
You're literal too.
Yes, I'm a person of literature. I'm not sure.
You smell like death and plants and sweet, and you have fangs, and I just wanted to know why.
Oh. Well, you see, my father was a very bold elf. My mother, very pale, very strong, very ferocious. A vampire. Lovely.
Huh. Okay.
And through magical means and means that I do not think I should discuss in detail, I came to be. And my father was very arcane adept. So he taught me so many things. Like bits of magic that allowed me to make people like Rattle walk around. Or bits of magic that allow me to change the way my face looks, change the way other people look, make them dance like puppets.
Oh, that last part. That's okay. So why are you from here?
Sure. I've been here long enough. I'm an associate of the person who brought us here, and they offered me more chance for research and adventure. And I love it.
What are you trying to research?
Anything different. There was a magical stone dragon that was flying around that doesn't happen in other places, but it happened here. There's this figure. What is People sacrifice to her, and she makes an eternal winter, and everyone's fine with that. I want to know how she does it. I want to know why she does it. I want to know if she has siblings. I just want to know.
Okay. Most of that was concerning, but all right. Can you do me a favor?
Possibly. I'm not going to say yes because then that might be a lie.
I respect your honesty. Cool. If I die, leave me dead, please. I don't want to be Bones, I think.
Oh, okay.
Rattle seems really upset about it. I don't want to.
Can I borrow your bones?
Do I have to be in them?
No.
Yeah, then go for it. You're so good. People, okay, hold on. This is a thing I learned. People are real weird about what happens with the dead parts when no one's in them anymore.
I don't know why.
It was a whole, thank you. Thank you. And she just turns around and keeps mushing like, finally someone gets it. It's just me.
That's a strange Goliath.
I used to be an owlbear. She just yells it. Keeps going.
Oh. Cute. He's weird.
Yeah, a little bit. I like it.
So as you travel, you can see in the dark like distance this like looming stone building in like sort of on the horizon. It is clearly a very large structure, and it's sort of like star-shaped almost. You know, like there are sort of parts of it that jut out in like various different directions, but there's clearly like a central building. And Valine doesn't seem too concerned about it. Like she's clearly headed towards this place with like no fear. You know what I mean? Like she knows people. And you can see nearby to it the shadow of like a ship or two docked at a large ship, like a proper, sea sailing ship, docked at a port nearby to it. And as you get closer, you can see that they're unloading cargo from these ships to the building, and a couple of individuals in like armor, like dour looking, clearly cold up here, wearing their jackets and like very fur hats, sort of walk up as you approach and go like, "Whoa, hey, what's your business here in Revel's End?" Trying to like stop you from just like blowing through the perimeter, so to speak.
We're just here to charter a boat.
Oh, yeah, that should be all right. I'll speak to the captain, and there's probably about 20 minutes, half an hour of like them keeping you where you are and then relaying to various people who need to know who's coming and going, that you're here. And eventually you're let onto like the docks and sort of the outside of the prison. The building itself is this massive foreboding stone structure. Like I said, it's like star-shaped stone structure that could clearly hold like 1,000 people if you wanted to put them in there. It is, and they don't let you anywhere near the doors or like anywhere near the prison itself. It's just like, oh, this is a place you can get a ship. Yeah, all right, that seems fine. And they sort of let you towards the docks, where things, people are like their stuff is being offloaded, both supplies and people, like in shackles, being escorted into the grounds of the prison.
Barbaric.
So there are like there's a ship that is currently offloading stuff. I don't know what kind of like, if you want to just like go talk to the people in charge of it or what have you. I would have Valine do it, but it seems really stupid for me to be playing both sides of a conversation. So Valine's just going to be like, "We're doing this thing," and then mostly step back cuz I don't want to,
I'm happy to throw down some for negotiations.
Yeah, sure. So there are a couple of people who are clearly like employees of this particular vessel, like on the dock, like helping unload things.
Ho there. May I speak to the captain of this fine vessel?
A grumpy-looking halfling looks up at you from his current work, carrying 3 boxes. puts them down and goes, "Oh, you want to talk to the captain? Yeah, I think she's on board. If you just head up the gangplank, she'll be just up there organizing things."
Thank you very kindly. And you are
Mickey.
Mickey?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mickey. I will put in a good word with you for you with your captain.
I don't need a good word from you, stranger. I work for her. Like,
I know,
picks up the boxes and keeps going. Like, this conversation is over.
Oh, jeez. Getting a nice commission is worth something, isn't it? Anyways.
Like sidle up to you, like, we killed a dragon and no one gave us anything.
Fair enough.
They gave you the gracious thanks of the remaining 1/8 of the population of the entirety of Icewind Dale.
Not exactly like they had anything to give us.
Maybe if you'd heroically saved everyone, there might have been a different response.
We were busy.
So I assume you head up the gangplank, yes, Siobhan?
Yes.
So heading onto the ship, this is like a seafaring vessel. Like it's quite large. Sort of a 3-mast vessel. And as you head up onto the dock, it's clear that they've been, unloading the hold, because the big sort of like wooden grate is open, and they're clearly like craning things out with like nets and boxes and so forth. And there's a woman on deck who's like overseeing it all, and turns to look at you when you approach and go, "What is it? We got all the prisoners off. What more do they want?"
Oh, I'm so sorry. There seems to have been some mistake. I'm not here about the prisoners. My cohorts and I are attempting to make a voyage, and we are in need of a ship to charter.
Oh, you're looking for my ship.
And your crew, if possible. We are certainly not equipped to sail the vessel on our own.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell you my ship, obviously. But we could work something out. Where are you headed? Neverwinter? Swords Coast somewhere? Baldur's Gate?
We're headed towards the, oh gosh, what's it called? Sorry, my memory is not working ice today. Yes, the Sea of Moving Ice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're venturing into the Sea of Moving Ice. That's a daring move these days. That's where Oral's making all kinds of trouble, right?
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard, anyway. But you're lucky, because I'm a brave kind of captain. And she sort of like rolls her shoulder a little bit and goes, and I'm willing to take you. It'll cost 1,000 gold.
1,000?
And that's if you're not expecting me to wait for you in that death trap of a place.
Oh, well, we would certainly need passage back. It would be rather difficult to return without some assistance.
All right. Well, then let's call it 6,000.
6,000 gold.
I mean, I'm risking my whole ship.
Oh, no. I think that's absolutely reasonable for the price of your ship and your crew, if you're going to put a price on something that to you is priceless. Let me speak with my compatriots. I believe that is something that we could do. But I would not want to spend all our money without the permission of my
Sure, bring him aboard. We'll talk about it.
Thank you very much. I didn't get your name.
Captain Charlasta Stormsword.
Captain Stormsword, I am Yeshvan, and it is very lovely to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. I enjoy paying customers. Go get the rest of them, and let's see if they have the pocket money, so to speak.
Of course. And Yeshvan alights from the ship and heads down the gangplank towards the rest of their party. Oof. So I don't know how much all of you care about this, but if we want passage there and want them to wait in order to provide us passage back, it will cost us 6,000 gold.
So Valine chimes in while you're talking, goes like, "Well, I mean, that depends if we're kind of all or nothinging this or not, right? Because we're gonna need a way back if we don't want to stay there. But if we can beat Oral and free ourselves from this darkness, then surely there'll be another way back. I bet you.
Yeah,
But
we
that's
could be the new king of winter or whatever.
That seems like a very hopeful.
I'm just presenting options.
I agree.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Also, I want to keep the gold.
Of course, you want to keep the gold rattle.
Do we even have that much gold?
With all of the assets that we
You definitely have valuables worth that
own,
much, I think.
In valuables, I believe we are equipped to provide her with the necessary money. And maybe even still have some left over when we're done.
Okay, did you try to negotiate?
They think they can talk to people without needing the wink part.
I don't know. I just learned how to wink and I wanted to use it.
I did not enter into those types of negotiations, no.
Mm-hmm.
I
How many people
could.
do you need to make a boat like that go?
I would imagine everyone she currently has employed.
What if we do a mutiny?
That still doesn't mean that they wouldn't leave once we left the boat.
Yeah, I don't need that. I just don't want to pay them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going all in. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm either going there and doing a thing or I'm going to die again.
I feel like you're saying that because you're not sure you can die.
I've not tried it yet. The rest of you fall down all the time.
I mean, the nature of necromancy is that you can
True, but
definitely
true.
die. Like, you can stop consciously. Valine just goes like, you can definitely die. You can stop consciously thinking and be nothing anymore.
Yeah, like being asleep.
No, not like being. You never wake up.
I'm happy to try and haggle, as long as we are not worried that might insult her. And I don't believe that, considering she's the only ship I see that is available to be.
It is the only ship in dock for sure at the moment. Anyway,
I don't think that we can afford to insult the one chance we have to actually get this mission underway sooner rather than later.
I guess it'll be fine. Averins, you're chipping in as well? You got a bunch of gold?
No, I do not.
I don't think that we're going to require Averins to chip in just yet.
I mean,
once he's made himself useful and proven his worth.
What can you even do?
I could always drown them.
Exactly.
There we go. What if, hey, wizards, either of you, can you contact people? Is it cheaper if we just let them leave after? Like, drop us off, go away. We'll call you if we need you again.
I mean, we can ask them. I can't speak for the captain, but I can definitely send a message.
It'd actually probably be more expensive because then they have to come back again.
I mean, it's not a small trip either. We're talking like 5 days of glaciers and ice breaking and just like sort of generally pushing our way through. I don't imagine it's one they're going to want to make more than once.
Consider this. If you're going to go do whatever this is, there's probably something of value there that you could use to offset the price.
What if we teleport?
Okay.
Can you teleport?
Me?
I certainly can't.
Who are you asking?
Still not quite sure what Averins can do.
I use minor illusion to make like a dancing skeleton person in my hand. Ooh.
Could you stop that? I feel mildly insulted.
I turn it into a dancing squirrel. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's just go in there and see what happens. Either 1,000 or 6,000, either way, we can cover it.
Okay. I don't really care about money.
I know.
Fair.
But I definitely don't want to bruise Rattle's trove if I don't have to.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go.
I don't even know what he is.
All right, so you guys head back up onto the ship, and it's clear the crew is like getting, tying things back down, closing things up, like getting ready to sort of go. There are about 20 crewmen, doing various things, Mickey included, the little halfling. sort of ship preparation stuff. I am not like a ship expert. I don't know. Tying some ropes, untying other ropes,
Hoist the mainsail.
That kind of stuff.
Flatten down the bilges.
that kind of thing. And when you walk back up onto the deck, Captain Stormsword has a barrel over the side that she's like dumping something off the ship. And it looks like a barrel of like sardines or like fish or something that she's just like dumping over the side. And then she, from the the railing nearby her, grabs a bottle of whiskey, uncorks it, and then just hucks it off the side.
What's that all about?
She turns around when she hears you asking her something, and she goes, "Oh, yeah, you don't go anywhere without giving something to Umberly. that would be a disaster. They don't call her the sea bitch for nothing."
Oh, interesting. I don't think she's one of the ones I'm familiar with.
Barrel of fish and a bottle of whiskey every day we're sailing. That's the rule.
Excuse me, Miss Captain.
Yes, Mr. Awkward Person.
It's not
Mix.
Mr. Anyway. Yeah. Do you have a magic sword?
Do I have a magic sword?
Yes.
Certainly I do.
Can it do storms?
Why? Do you think just because my name is Stormsword, my sword is for storms?
I don't understand how fantasy names work. Out of character.
Well, what's your name? What's your name, bud?
Back in character. It's Joseph Meringue.
So do you have dessert with you at all times?
No, my mother and father both owned a confectionery store.
Then it looks like you have your answer. My name is Stormsword because my name is Stormsword.
My name is Hellborn.
See?
Great.
I don't imagine that he's from hell.
Mine's Beast Eye because of my eyes.
Yes, the owl bear.
You picked that yourself.
Right.
It doesn't count.
We don't tell everyone that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, you taking us on, or am I headed back to Neverwinter?
Oh, I think we would very much like to gain your services. I don't suppose we could negotiate on the price just a little bit.
Can we give you less money to do this for us, please?
Well, what do I get instead?
What do you want?
What do you got?
We are
We're trying to.
adventurers of not mean skill.
I don't like
Some of us
that
don't
word,
like that
but
word.
sure.
We are capable fighters and spellcasters.
We killed that dragon.
Yeah.
Give us a discount.
I didn't see any dragons. Something happened?
There was a dragon attack recently on 10 towns.
Yeah. Don't you know that there's only like 2 towns now?
I come to Revel's End and then I go back to Baldur's Gate, so
Oh,
not
okay.
really.
In any case, we have capabilities that could be used in your service if you should need them.
So you're asking.
Yeah, what if there's a monster attack?
so-
We'll
so-
get it for you.
so what's your-
Easy.
So what you're offering is some point in the future you guys will do me a favor. Is that what I'm hearing?
Of course.
Are you evil?
Is anyone?
Yes.
I accidentally just a little bit look at Avarice.
Smile way too big.
Just a little bit.
Stormsword's like, do you consider bringing people who have been brought to justice to a prison in the north where they will rot for eternity to be an evil act? Do you consider raiding other ships and stealing all the stuff they own for my own personal glory an evil act? Because, I mean, if so, I guess. But, I mean, I'm here and you need a ship, so.
Okay.
Feel like that falls within the realm of what we're comfortable with.
Great.
What a raider ship.
Well, I'll tell you
Let's
what.
stay on after.
I tell you what, if you 4 or 5, I guess, give me assurances that I can call on you in the future for some further favor, I'll reduce the price. Now, which price are you talking? Do you mean the price where I ditch you on the island and then never get my favor, or the one where I wait for you to come back and then...
The one, that one. That second one.
All right, well,
for that.
Then let's call it 5,000 gold. 1,000 off.
Bursa turns and she has just got a shit-eating grin on her face to Yeshivon, like, I did that. Done! And she just walks to the far end of the ship and starts looking out over at the fish.
I think I've created a monster.
Oh, are you the one that turned her into that?
No, that happened long before I met her. But I think she's been paying
captain,
just a little bit too much attention to me.
The captain shakes Valine's hand. She's like stepped forward to accept the offer and then turns to you to get the payment. And the captain goes about like, getting the gangplank drawn up and like setting sail here. Now that she's done like business talk.
I really like the imagery of, since we don't have it in gold, it's just like
stuff.
Just like drop a chalice on the ground and then like a painting and just like
if you're gonna pay anyone to do anything in random valuable crap, a pirate is a great option.
Work.
That's true.
Hold on, I think we can handle this all with Bursa's big bowl. 5,000 gold bowl. And Bursa goes, hold on, runs to her shit, pulls out a big bowl and goes, done.
The captain,
this bowl is so good. It makes food so good in it.
The captain like takes it and goes, "You made food in this? I wouldn't have done that, but whatever."
Ursa's a budding chef.
Yeah,
And
all
her.
of our food tastes delicious. That's an inside joke.
Yeshivon
the captain just looks at you like, what?
Yeshivon's soul is suffering. There's suffering in their soul happening right now.
Valine,
how long are you going to wait for us before you're like, nah, they're dead, and then leave?
I don't know. We'll call it 3 days.
4.
All right, 4.
Tight. I'm very good at this.
The captain, while she's walking away, she's like, nah, 3.
Bursa doesn't notice that.
Yeah.
She is just very proud of her negotiating.
Mickey comes up to first mate talk with her, and she looks down. She's like, "Don't worry, Mickey. It's only gonna be 3 days."
Siobhan is just sort of watching all of this and just being like, there's a sense of terrified pride.
Yeah.
Y'all
well, that
confusing.
Was that.
But successful.
Confusing and yet successful is a great way to describe pretty much everything this group has accomplished.
And murderous.
Neat. I'm good at that one.
All right. I guess we.
I think that he is getting a little bit too much pleasure out of confusing me.
Gabe or our friend?
Gabe.
Yeah.
Someone in my house is cooking delicious food, and I can smell it. It's really bad.
Ooh.
Are they gonna put it in a fancy bowl?
They better.
Y'all, I'm gonna miss my fancy ass bowl. Ugh.
I'm gonna make.
I just keep getting distracted by the cute dog booty in the background of Gabe's.
He decided, you're laughing. That means you have enough energy to pet me.
That is true.
Sweet boy.
So I'm multitasking.
And yeah, Boogie.
Blurry, but not
so Bursa and Boogie are just looking at fish in the water. And then we just turn around. Let's go!
The captain's already setting sail. She's like, going as fast as we can. Hold on to your hat.
Can I shape water a fish into Boogie's hand?
Sure, yeah. Fish. Boogie catches it and then it wriggles and he does that thing where he tries to grab it while it's slipping through his through their hands in the air. There's a comical moment of Boogie chasing the wiggling fish across the deck.
I also fail to grab the fish.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god! And that one
natural one. I kick the fish back into the ocean.
Burst is like, I got it, Boogie. Boots it. It flies over the railing into the water, and Boogie just gives you a look like.
I'm also very shocked by how that went down. Anyway, and just backhand Boogie in the shoulder.
So we have another wonderful traveling montage coming up of breaking through various glacial waters and like ice breaking towards the central island of the Sea of Moving Ice. The ship can go about 50 miles a day. It's like pretty solid, but it takes about 5 days because there's just like so much debris and like dangerous terrain and so on. You see some things from a distance as you're passing, stuff like the fluffy mountain goats, on like some of the glaciers, and like there are seals in the water, and schools of these like really bright silver fish. It's like a landscape that has only been disrupted by the cold and not by anything else. You know what I mean? So like you pass by a group of penguins like sliding down one of the glaciers.
I wonder what they taste like.
Oh man,
chicken.
I've heard they're very oily.
Averens just looks over, or Bursa looks over at Averens like, I know, right?
See like a firebolt starting in his hand, and then he stops himself.
Oh my gosh, this sweet boy. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the cute dog.
It's really fatty for what it's worth.
But fat burns really well.
It'd probably be really good. Can you teleport? Did we already go over that?
No, but I can fly.
I fire up my firebolt, like, go get it. And I want to take a shot at the penguin.
Are you guys really gonna kidnap a penguin to?
No, we're going to kidnap, hunt and eat.
All right, yeah, sure.
Yeah, hell, I would use fly to go over and get the charred penguin.
All right, you cast.
Yeah.
Okay, Bursa, roll an attack roll for me at the penguin.
Heck yeah, let's go get some snacks.
Everybody, prepare your Fs.
Yep, that's about right. What did I do to roll 20?
You whiff super.
Why?
You whiff super wide, and the like gaggle of penguins scatters at the like firebolt explosion that melts a section of the glacier.
Boogie kicked me in the shin as I was
yeah.
Payback, like, ah!
Yeah, it was payback. It was definitely payback. And so you probably don't need to expend fly, Averance, because yeah, I mean, there's no dead penguin, unfortunately.
I'll get you next time.
There is no dead penguin, unfortunately. What a line!
Everybody is able to spare their F key.
I was just doing the narrative, like you see some cool stuff while you're sailing, and people are like, "I want to kill the penguin." I'm like, all right.
And it wasn't me for once.
Like she said, she's in total control over there.
No, I'm like, yeah. Glaciers fall, boat sinks, you all drown.
Perfect. About right.
Titanic.
I'll never let go, Rattle. I'll never let go.
Let my arm fall off.
So it takes about 5 days, like I said, to make it to the island of Solstice, where Valine has assured you that she's sure that the orb that she needs is, and also where the Codicil of the White can be found, which is the book that like is Aurel's secrets that she told you about, written by worshippers of Aurel. Yeah. So you arrive, and it's like this big sort of like almost snowflake shaped island in the center of like this pale green blue water, like incredibly cold, and you have this sense of like that the cold emanates from this place. Like it is so cold here that even Bursa feels chill. Like it is like freeze your nose hairs in a second cold. It is like frost in your hair cold. It is like snap off a braid cold. Here it is.
But not
it is
like taking
the
frost
worst
damage cold.
No. It's just cold endurance related. The DC is higher.
Gotcha.
But it is very cold, basically. Suffice it to say, that is what I am trying to say. Let me move you guys to the correct map.
We're talking like -40, -50 type boosh.
Yeah. I mean Celsius, definitely those things.
Yeah.
I don't know
What does that
for
even
Fahrenheit.
mean?
I think
Very
-40. I
effing cold.
think -40 is where Fahrenheit and Celsius meet. Actually, they are they are the same temperature.
That's cool.
So cold as only I have known the cold. Living in Alberta, enjoying sweet freezing doom.
This map is sick as hell.
This is very cute.
It's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Star Road from Super Mario World.
I don't get that reference, but I agree.
So when you arrive, there's box text. Let me read the box text for you. When you arrive, the fog through which you've been traveling thins enough for you to see 50-foot-high cliffs of solid ice ahead. Jutting out of the water off the coast are bare, weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead of you, you can make out what appears to be a partially shattered dock carved out of ice. And as you get closer, it becomes obvious that dock was made for giants. Like it is strangely sized, largely sized. That's the only thing that you can see at this point, the ruined dock. And
can you tell us where on
shipwrecks.
this map we're currently oriented?
Yeah, so you're down here. This is where the dock is.
Oh, okay.
Pinging.
Thank
You see?
Yep, I see it.
Let me hang on. I can move a thing to the token layer so you can see. So we'll move that to the token layer. See, that's where you are.
Sweet.
So stuff that you should know about this area. It's very, very cold. And there is a thick fog that objects out of like 200 feet away you wouldn't be able to see. Basically, like the distance is limited by this like gray fog. So approaching the ruined dock, it's clear from Captain Stormsword's behavior that she's not going to follow you, and none of her crew is going to get off and help. This is like a you get off and I stay here kind of situation. She's been making her prayers to Umberlee throughout the trip, and feels confident that she could probably like stay here, but that's it. So before we move further onto the island, let's take our break. Yay, break time.
Yay.
So we'll be back. We'll be back in a little bit, and we'll continue seeing what the Island of Solstice has for us. Right after this. Be right back, friends. Be right back.
Goodbye.
Hello, and we're back, dear friends, here on the Island of Solstice. So, the first thing you guys need to do is climb out of the ship, because the dock is made for giants, so the ship is small by comparison with the dock. So you're basically using like ice climbing equipment, and Valine sort of leads the charge on this with her kobolds, ice climbing equipment to climb up the steps of this this dock, so to speak. Captain Stormsword like wishes you well, and I'm not gonna make you roll anything because I know you have climbing gear. We've used it several times. It's like roll a DC 15 strength check if you're just gonna climb it with your hands. It's like it is an ice platform, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But as you climb up the steps, and reach the top, a small kind of icy winged goblin creature swoops down and lands right near where you are, and like is watching the group of you as you approach, and starts speaking, as if it hopes that you will understand it. Does anyone in the party speak Aquan or Orin?
Comprehend languages.
So you just cast comprehend languages right there? Okay. See the ice me it's an ice me fit, by the way. And it says new arrivals. We haven't had new arrivals forever. Like hardly never. What? Why are you here? What are you doing?
I just look over at the rest of the group. Does anyone understand that?
It is speaking like an incomprehensible, like garbled mess of squishy sounding syllables.
Am I supposed to kill that?
No, it seems like it's friendly. Can you understand us?
Sopo understands you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, their name is Sopo. They said they haven't seen new arrivals in a very long time.
It's probably because you're in the middle of nowhere.
You know, if you're looking for a little bit of help, I can probably help you out. Like, I know this whole island. I can show you where anything is in this whole place. I can lead you there. You know, no problem.
Can I make an insight to see if this seems like this is genuine?
Sure.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, you notice that Valine's snowy owl is like agitated about this, and you've been places with Valine before, and it's usually an adversarial thing when the owl is like, you know, something is not quite right, but it doesn't seem like the Mephit is lying either. You know, like they'll show you where stuff is, but like they're super bored. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily your friend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what sort of places could you take us? I guess is the best question.
Let me think. Well, there's like a million shipwrecks, you know, everywhere, and they've all got valuable stuff just like piled up in the holds because they just sail here. They think they're gonna be okay, and then you know, Oral, she's not keen on visitors to the island. That's not a whole thing. There's also the like most recent shipwreck, which was kind of to the northeast side of the island, like points into the distance, like squinting. And I think like one person survived, but I'm pretty sure they're dead now, probably lying in the snow out there somewhere. Could see about that. What else? There's a whole bunch of great ice sculptures everywhere, you know? Like the kind of thing that if you could cry in this amount of cold, you would, and how beautiful they are, you know? I mean, you probably freeze your whole face off doing that, so I wouldn't recommend it. But, or would, whatever, I guess floats your boat, or sinks it, in this case, a lot of the time. Also, I mean, there are tons of Yeti. Tons of Yeti live on the island, like a whole bunch, like caves all over the place, filled with them. You probably don't want to go in there. There's one really big one called Korgra. Korgra? Yeah, I think that was it. And, they don't really get along with anybody else.
So I'll pass all that along. The snow sculptures, the treasure, the person that's probably dead with the most recent arrival, and then Korga.
Say treasure?
Yeah, Gabe knew that was going to happen. Yes, I did.
Valine, by the way, Valine is like, well, the most recent shipwreck, that survivor could have been the person who stole my orb. We gotta get the orb back. Let's go get the orb back.
Yeah, everyone
orb
loves
then
orbs.
treasure. Yeah, and if they stole the orb, they probably stole other stuff, so that will also have treasure.
Possibly.
Amen.
Let's go.
Okay, so do you let Sopo like lead you? Like he looks to Averance, yeah.
What are we doing about this?
Well, they said they wanted to lead us. I don't necessarily trust them, but they seem entertaining and also bored.
So you
cost?
No, nothing.
If you need me to negotiate, I'm very good at this now.
It seems like this one is actually free, but you will be my first request.
So, we going to the most recent shipwreck then? Is that where we're going?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Alrighty then, follow with me. Come with me. Just keep on my tail. And he does like kind of like an awkward flapping, flying ahead of the group. Like there's sort of like the flight is not straight. Like it's very like wiggly. You know what I mean? Because he's like trying to stay ahead of you without getting way ahead of you.
It's that fantasy thing of like a creature has wings, but actually also has a body that would never fly even with wings.
Yeah, basically.
Love that one.
So you end up traveling. Basically, you're traveling down the path to Grimskull. Grimskull is this skull place in the middle, by the way.
Makes sense.
And the path is like the easiest way to travel through the island, basically. So Sopa leads you along the path to about here, and it's at this point that you can see that there are a bunch of those ice sculptures that were previously mentioned, like within.
Oh, they're people
within sort of visible range. Let me. So this is the. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I was about to say, is it on the?
There we go. Hang on, I've got other stuff to move.
That just hit me. They're sculptures because they're people that died.
Can you guys? You guys can see the skull thing in the middle, right? Or is that okay? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to check that wasn't a token that I need to move. So you make your way along that, like I-4 is about where you run into those sculptures. You can see the little like ice, I think, on the map. Let me read the sculpture section just so I can fully give you the experience. So through the blowing snow, you see a grand assembly of ice sculptures across a snowy field at the foot of the mountain in the center of the island. Closer examination reveals that the sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects. Bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yeti, remorays, white dragons, and other creatures of the north that no mortal hand could create such wondrous work.
Maybe they're not dead people.
May I please do some sort of investigation to see if these smell like just ice?
Yeah, you're welcome to do so. Are you guys like stopping to go and look at the sculptures? Is that the sort of plan?
I figured we were walking through it.
All right.
You just take a second to just go over.
Sure.
You want to roll me an insight or an investigation or something like that?
Those are the same. I'm going to call it investigation. 13.
So it doesn't seem like they're anything but ice. Like they're very well carved, like incredibly well, like detail that would only be possible in a living creature. Did you lick it?
I licked it.
Okay.
Make a Constitution save for your tongue to stick.
Nope, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You lick it. It tastes like ice and water. You know.
Okay.
It's super cold.
Hey, these aren't frozen bear. I thought it was a frozen bear. It's not. You're very good.
I don't know that we should make a habit of licking things without knowing what they are, but I also can concede that I don't know everything and that you are the better tracker.
I want to point out at that moment when Yeshavan says that, Bersa looks over to Yeshavan and can definitely see over their shoulder Avrins was about to do the same thing.
Bursa's gonna nod at Yeshavan sort of reluctantly, as if biting back a spicier comment that she probably wouldn't say, but Abria would. And then gonna make eye contact with Averin and just shake her head and say, "It's just ice." It's just ice.
Doesn't appear to be anything underneath it.
Not that I could taste.
Not that you can taste on the surface of ice, no.
Nope.
I make
Can't see through it.
I make the horrible sound of scraping my bone across the ice. I'm licking it too.
Oh.
Are you leaving any marks on these sculptures? Like, I need to know the level of interference that you are having with them. Like, licking it is like, okay, that, like, that's probably not.
I certainly.
That probably doesn't constitute damage, but would what you are doing constitute damage?
I don't imagine so.
Okay, just checking.
Like I feel like if we touch it, it will come to life, or it will just kill us.
Touched it. You've already touched it. Bersa licked
we
it.
hurt it. You were like, stop touching me.
I mean, it's not barring our way or keeping us from moving on. So unless we see anything more interesting here, I feel like we should keep
There's
going.
a sculpture of treasure.
Are any of these like little?
I mean, there are all kinds of animals, like bears, elk, wolves. They're all to scale. White dragons.
There's a white dragon?
Yeah, remorays. Yeah.
Oh my god. I want to go up to the white dragon one.
Okay.
But like,
it is a white dragon in full, like, roaring posture, but, like, in ice.
And is it,
like an adult-sized white dragon. Big.
Very specifically, does this look like the one white dragon that we've experienced?
It's definitely not uniquely that one white dragon. The details of that one would be noticeable.
Cool.
It was like a fuck ton bigger.
Yeah.
I would have been more comforted if this was a replica of a dragon we've seen before and not potentially its own dragon.
It's got to be cold to freeze a remorais.
That's all I'm saying, right? Is how cold does it have to be to freeze a dragon? So I think I feel better about this not being a dragon. Can you even freeze an ice dragon?
Yes.
What?
Ice dragons are immune to cold, but enough of anything will work on anything.
Mm-hmm. You're high enough level.
And we're talking about the technical power of a minor god. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. I mean,
we're gonna try and kill it.
How sure are we that these are actually sculptures?
Oh, not that sure.
Then I think perhaps we should not mess with them.
Yeah.
But what if they're like, okay, Rattle keeps saying we're gonna go kill a god, and I'm very confused by that. One, are we? Two, wouldn't they be friends if we like thawed them out and we're like, yeah, you want to go fight? Or why are we?
It would have to do, I guess, with whether or not they were frozen by Aurel as a way of keeping them from attacking her, or if they were frozen by choice.
Or if they're like how babies are made. You like make an ice sculpture and then you just like...
That's not how that works.
I know, I was just...
I asked Sopo if these were ever living creatures.
Oh yeah, we could just ask. Good shout.
the guide Mephit is like, these? I think this is just Aurel's, work. I don't think they were ever like alive. There's a whole other place with a bunch of dead guys in it.
Oh, lovely.
So she's an artist.
In fact, we gotta go through there to get to the place we want to go, so you'll see it.
Oh,
fantastic. Let's go.
Well, let's keep going, I guess.
All right, stick on my tail, but not too close. Don't touch me. And I
don't know what that thing is asking. Does it want us to be closer to it?
He keeps going, and he takes you off the trail sort of around here. And keeps going around
where?
Around here. Are you seeing?
Can't see what you see.
I'm pinging on the GM layer. There you go. Around
here. Tight.
Okay.
And leads you through another garden of those cool ice sculptures. Right here. Moving further this way and up this way. And you get to this ring that you can see on the map, I think. Here,
yes.
I6.
Yeah.
You get to this ring, and this ring from a distance, like once you get within enough distance, you can see it through the fog. Let me describe it to you. It is a 10-foot wall of ice that's been broken down in a few places, leaving gaps through which you can see what appears to be a huge garden of ice sculptures. And Sopo turns to Averins and goes, that's the place with all the dead guys. See? I told you we'd see it.
Neat.
You want to see? We can go closer.
Can we go? That's where the dead guys are.
Why exactly are we wanting to go where there are dead people?
Well, because death has information.
Okay.
Wait, are you one of those wizards that can talk to dead people?
I can talk to dead people.
I mean, do you count as dead people?
I was just thinking, I can technically talk to dead people as a dead person. Does that make me a wizard?
Are we going, or are we talking? This sounds like a serious talk you're having.
Yes. I'm following. Do we don't understand this kid,
no,
right?
only Operans can understand Sopo,
yes. Yes.
Wait.
Okay, cool. And he goes at the call. And brings you to the gap in the wall. And you can see as you look in that it is an area, like a circle area that looks like it's been sort of a cultivated garden of snow and ice. And inside there are like scores and scores of humanoid like statues, frozen, like pirates, hunters, adventurers, like all kinds of like horrifying frozen figures, as well as a bunch of, foxes and hares and small animals that would like have died here or been like prey animals. The other thing you notice is that there's a big ass ice troll wandering around, occasionally just picking up like these figures and smashing them or like breaking parts of the wall, just being a nuisance, just being like a big old lumbering nuisance in the place.
That would just be the life, wouldn't it, really? I'll just be into it. As Dave, not as character.
Proud of you.
Valine leans over to the group and quietly says, like, that's an ice troll, right? If we could get its heart, like, that's pretty magic. You guys know what an ice troll heart does? They're pretty good.
No,
what does it do?
So
if I put it in me, will I turn into a real wipe?
No, but if you eat it for the next 24 hours, you regenerate like a troll.
Yo, let's get this heart.
The other part is if you bury it in the ground under like more than a foot of earth, the heart melts away and summons a blizzard like, that created by the control of the like the same thing you would do if you had a control weather spell. It takes like 10 minutes for the heart to melt, and then the blizzard lasts like 8 hours.
How many ice trolls are frozen here, please? I'm about to go off like a basic bitch in an apple orchard.
There is only one ice troll, and it is alive, and you would have to fight it.
Yeah, okay, let's kill the troll. Ugh. I want to regenerate. Someone's cutting off my arm.
They've done that.
Okay. So you want to fight the troll is what I'm hearing.
Does anyone not want to? Does anyone not want to eat a little bit of heart and then we can play?
Only one person will be able to eat it. There's no little bits of heart. There's one heart.
What if we all eat a little bit and then we can all cut off our pinkies and it'll grow back?
No. It only works one person.
If
I'm cutting
really
I'm cutting the idea of splitting that problem off immediately.
Smart.
What if I just like drink a third of a health potion? 1d4 plus 1.
4 people can drink. 5 people can drink it and get up to 1 hit point each.
So
Jesus Christ. If you want to fight provoke and try and kill an ice troll, we have your back.
Cool. I would like to cast Firebolt, please.
All right, that sounds like a yes. Initiative.
Let's go.
Rolling it.
I hide somewhere.
I don't know why I rolled that. I don't have a fucking icon to put it on.
Hang on.
Roll initiative for no goddamn reason.
I'm working on it, friends.
No. It's not your fault. It's my own damn fault. Got excited.
Okay.
Yo.
I don't think I've ever killed an ice troll before in this game.
Why is that always the wrong token? God.
You gotta do it. There's
cool
stuff.
I'm in. I killed that mimic for no reason. This is a good reason. I'll do it.
The blizzard thing is kind of cool too.
The ability to chop off her own arm and have it grow back.
Well, no, now I'm sad about it. Like, we should just keep it in case anyone gets something big chopped off. And versus like, what if someone's head gets chopped off while we're up here and grow back?
Something big gets chopped off. All right. And then I need my ice troll.
Do you have to, as we're doing all of this, Versus just turns and is peppering our good wizard with questions like, okay, but like, can you get something chopped off and then you eat the heart and then it grows back, or do you have to?
I'm not sure that it regenerates your limbs. I know that it will heal you a large amount, but the whole limb thing, I'm not entirely sure. So
I heard regenerate. I heard
here you go, friends. I have the tokens laid out. Feel free to grab and roll initiative as necessary. We're just using our default battle map as per usual.
Oh my god, I rolled the same thing twice.
I rolled slightly less, but I'm fairly certain it will not make a difference when everybody's rolled their initiative. It does not. I would have fallen in the exact same place.
All right, Rattle, you're first.
All right, sweet deal. Are we actually as far away as we are?
Yes, this is a physical representation of the map because I need distances.
Oh.
The ice troll is currently busy, like, pushing on a wall or something, trying to knock something over.
All right. Sweet, we can get into range. Love that. No, wait, we can't get into range. Hate that. Wait. I don't know how to do numbers. God damn it.
You should probably figure out numbers eventually.
Fine, I'll spend this turn. I can't really do anything else because I can't really get in range. I'll chuck it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Then I'll hide.
Okie
That's a
dokie.
12.
12 does not hit.
All right, I'm going to try and hide behind this tree.
All
Not
right.
about it.
The wizard lady is missing. She is, but she's not going to do anything, so. If she's not on the initiative, I don't have to worry about her, which means not playing both sides of this game, which is what I love.
Yay! And we love that for you.
Okay, you hide. Bursa, you're up.
Sweet. Bursa, from where she is standing, is going to pop off a firebolt.
Seems reasonable.
My god. What a nightmare.
That is unfortunately not enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Averin.
Oh, that was fun. I can do
It's
that
not
too.
calculating it right. It still wouldn't have hit, but the thing's a bit wonky. I don't know if you want to check that.
Run there. That's easy to fix. We can do that. And then I'm also going to cast a firebolt. 12.
And it's also a miss, unfortunately.
Let's kill an ice troll, we see.
Yeah, Siobhan, you're up next.
Ooh, I'll go ahead and chuck some Eldritch Blasts at them. Why the heck no?
Okay. That one is also a miss, unfortunately.
Cool. I have one more bolt of. I think I have two more bolts. One more bolt.
One more bolt. One more bolt.
One more bolt. Yes.
Okay, you hit him for
four.
damage. The troll finally notices it's got stuff being thrown at it and goes like, "Oh!" and then turns and sees.
Yeah, I want to move over here too by this rock.
Okay, ice troll turn. Ice troll goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right up to our boy. And then let me just quickly check here. At start of the troll's turn. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, never mind. That's fine. The troll just tries to absolutely maul the crap out of you with its claws. Here it comes. Does an 18 hit you?
That is my AC, so I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. Shield is a reaction. Got it.
Yep.
It attacks again, and then it tries to bite you, and it misses all 3 of its attacks. Wow, we're having a time right now.
We're doing great. This is fine.
Go Rattle. Oh, and it regenerates. The wound that force damage caused visibly closes.
No. I'm going to throw a dagger at him. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
I did it. Let's do 23 points of damage.
Okie doke.
And then, as a rogue, I exercise my right to be invisible again. I missed.
Well, alrighty then. Bertha.
Bursa just kind of looks and goes, no, hold on. I know this can work. I'm going to try Firebolt one more time before I give up. Like, come on, casting has got to be something, right? 16?
It's a hit.
Hey.
Ah! Hold on. Why can't? This is really stupid. There's like a weird thing blocking my ability to click on that. So 12 points of fire damage.
There you go. 12. Okay. He is not happy about fire. Certainly, he grumbles.
That's a lot.
Very strongly about fire. Okay. Havren.
Okay. I'm like, oh, let's do it properly. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. So he kind of like waves his hand to the side and then pulls out what looks to be like a long sword, like type blade out of shade. And he's going to take a swing at the Frost Troll with it.
Okie doke.
That's a 15 to hit.
Sadly not.
Okay. I get 2 attacks as a blade singer wizard that's at least level 5. I'm gonna take my second strike. That's a 10.
That is also a miss, unfortunately. Yeah, Siobhan.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and Starburst. I think I'm close enough to Starburst. Let me make sure. Doubly checking my own spells. Yes, I am going to Starburst. Here it comes.
Elf, I'm gonna move away, and with the mobile feat, I don't take opportunity attacks.
Okay, yeah.
So,
charisma save for the troll. He makes it.
Cool, no damage.
Okie dokie.
His troll's the worst.
I look over at Avrin. Hit it with fire. Fire.
1, 2,
fire,
3,
fire.
4. Up on Bursa now.
Oh, tight.
And the troll attacks Bursa with a claw, with another claw. Oh my god, with a bite. Okay, 21 hits you, I'm sure, right?
It does.
He deals 5 piercing and 8 cold damage.
Ow. I'm resistant to cold, so do I get to half that?
You take half the cold damage. You don't take half the piercing. So.
Yeah, sweet. That's a 9 total. Got it.
My troll is not doing very well. Wait. It does not regenerate because it is on fire. Rattle.
All right. My special move, 27.
It hits.
Oh, another 23.
Wonderful. Okay. Bursa.
You're too close. You're too close. And I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay, rage, yep.
And she gets a big, cool, like lashing tail. My beast form is going to have a spiny tail.
I like it.
And yeah, let's frost maul it. Put them all on it.
That hits.
Okay. And then
Time to take a trip.
I might as well just hit it twice.
Yep.
All right. What?
Okay.
I can't. This is so obnoxious. There's like a weird thing on the screen that I can't like click. All right. So 22 or 21 points of damage.
21.
Oh, wait. Shit. I left the rage damage on. It's 25 total.
25 points of damage. Got it.
Sweet.
And then you stay where you are, or?
Yeah, I just stay there.
Okay, so you do take some cold damage from its like frosty aura.
Ooh, cool.
But you're resistant, so it shouldn't be too much. 9 halved to 4.
Perf. Ow, what? Ah.
Avern.
All right, bonus action blade song. So I just take it's very like Green Ranger from Power Rangers. He just like puts it up to his mouth and just whistles along it. A little bit of magic is flowing along it, so he's going to sprint towards the Frost Troll and take 2 strikes again.
Okay.
Why is character sheet? Why you do this? Do what I ask, please. Thank you. There we go. It's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
For 10 psychic.
Cool.
Second strike. 12.
Unfortunately, not enough.
So I hit and then go over here.
Okie doke.
That's it.
All right, cool. Yeah, Siobhan.
I'm going to try lightning lure because I've never had the chance to try it before, and I'm curious as to whether or not it would work.
It's a good time.
Let me go ahead and pop the info in the chat for you, since it's been a while since I've tried this one. And then I'll go ahead and cast the cantrip. So I'm going to pull it towards me.
Okay.
If it fails its strength save, and hopefully it leaving versus attack zone will.
I think there's a thing about like if you don't leave OA of your own volition, it doesn't trigger opportunity.
Yeah, you wouldn't
That's
get
fair
an
enough.
You won't get an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Either way.
All right, let me roll strength. It succeeds its strength save.
Cool. Let's see. The target.
So it says you take 1d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of you, but it isn't because you didn't.
It isn't. It doesn't come. It doesn't come within 10 feet of me. It doesn't say whether you create a lash of lightning energy. The target must succeed on a saving throw or be pulled 10 feet to you, and then take an additional 1d8.
It's just 1d8. It doesn't say it.
Yeah,
sorry.
Your damage is contingent on you being within 5 feet of it.
Right. It would take 2d8 for me now, but it's not. Yeah. Cool.
No fire.
No.
Regenerate.
Yeshvan, did you want to move?
Well, it's I mean, sure. I guess I'll go over here.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry. Do I get? Never mind.
Okay. Troll gets
thought of a question and answered it before I thought hard enough. Sorry, go ahead.
Troll gets back some health because it regenerates as it doesn't have any fire on it this turn, and it wails on Bursa, because Bursa lit it on fire, and that's very mean.
Like a little bit.
21 for 7 slashing and 9 cold damage. Or
hold on, oh my god.
What's going on?
Stupid tail shit. It could have been cool if I had rolled higher with that 8. My tail, I have a reaction.
Okay, cool.
That's.
Just let me know what it does, because I don't know.
Yeah, you grow a lashy spinal. Sorry. You can use your reaction to swipe with your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled.
An unfortunate.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if a 20 still hits you, then it still hits you.
It super does.
So
thanks.
7
digital dice.
7 slashing and then 11 cold damage.
All right, both of those get halved.
Yeah. And then he's coming in with another claw,
8.
misses, and another bite, hits for 7 piercing and 8 cold damage. I'm assuming you're halving these on your own. I don't need.
I am. And 4 is another 7. Cool.
Okay.
Got it.
That's its turn. Rad. Oh wait, Coldora, hang on. Any creature that starts its okay, it's a start turn thing. Okay, so it's on your turn. I have to worry about that. Rattle.
I do my special move. It's throwing knives. Oh, a crit. We'd love to see that.
Yay!
Oh, 46 sneak now. Let's do a big number.
Oh gosh.
Big number.
22, 12, 34.
That is enough to kill our ice troll friend.
Yay!
Down goes the ice troll.
Firebolt it.
Heart. Take its heart.
All right. I killed it, so it's my heart.
No.
Run over and I take.
I'm next to it, so
dagger.
absolutely not.
Sorry,
you're like pushing each other, just like with knives trying to cut it open.
So which one of you is actually trying to cut it open? Like, which one of you gets there and does it?
Oh, I'm totally happy for Bursa to have it. That definitely feels like a much more.
Oh, I don't need to keep it. I just want to get it.
Okay.
Yes, Siobhan is just kind of watching the two of them.
So Valine,
like siblings over.
Valine eye rolling as you guys are trying to fight over it, so to speak.
Let me get the heart out. I was already here.
Valine walks up and just firebolts into the corpse to make sure that it doesn't regenerate, and then goes about it herself.
They already did it.
In a manner that suggests that she has removed the hearts from 1,000 things 1,000 times. Like, just the most clinical, like, open heart, got it. There you go. Gives it to Bursa.
What? Why am I holding?
Because presumably you're going to be the one being bludgeoned by things from what I've just seen. So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
There you are. You can have that. Congratulations.
Put it in my pocket. If
So,
anyone dies,
so
I'll put it in your mouth.
Sopo lands on your shoulder, Avrin. And there's like this cold clawing sensation of like the mephit sitting on your shoulder. And goes, well, I think Oral will be pretty happy about that. This thing was like messing with all the dead guys. So, good job, I guess.
It tried to mess with the wrong dead guy.
Do you speak Orin all of a sudden?
That was great.
Shit.
No, it was such a good line.
It was a good line. Well, it's not far to where that person died or what have you. So let's keep going. Maybe she hasn't gotten scooped up and brought here yet. And he jumps off your shoulder and flaps away, expecting you
I
to
like that strange little demon.
follow him. Yeah, mephits are elementals technically.
I want one. I'll make one. I'm just gonna follow.
So
Weird flex, but okay.
So you head up. You sort of head up this way, onto this sort of outcropping over here, and you come across. Let me grab the dialogue for it. You come across a half buried in the snow near the edge of a bluff is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one of its hands is an orb made of smoky gray quartz. A white weasel bursts from the snow near the corpse and stares at you with its beady eyes. A voice rings out. Ye gods! I was afraid no one would find us! The sound isn't coming from the weasel, but from the orb.
Hi, little weasel.
The white weasel, like, goes back under the snow and moves away from you when you, like, approach it.
That circle talked.
Valine?
She, like, her eyes light and she goes, like, Professor Scant, we found you! Wonderful. All right, good. Somebody grab the orb over there.
No, you touch it. It's yours.
Yeshivon will go over.
Okay.
No, hold on. I would like to grab Yeshivon and stop them.
Okay.
What?
Go grab your orb, Valine.
Hey,
there.
Avrin, could you get Professor Scant for me?
This all seems suspicious. So yes.
What? I have one more free hand.
Nah, you're busy grappling Yeshivon. I'm not giving you double grapple power.
Yeah.
I can't grapple, so I'm afraid.
Why? What is wrong?
Don't.
Ooh, maybe a trap.
Touches it.
Yeah.
So you pick up.
You see in the background Rattle just doing the like dive hands overhead thing into the snow.
So you pick up the orb is a smooth 5-pound sphere of smoky gray quartz about the size of a grapefruit. Close examination reveals 2 or more pinpricks of silver light coming from deep inside. It is you would be familiar with this item because it's one of Valine's very precious items, Averin, and you've worked with Valine before. It is Professor Scant, the Professor Orb. The thing about Professor Orbs is they know very specific stuff about very specific topics. So Professor Scant knows some stuff about some stuff, but we'll get into that in a second, because as soon as you pick up the orb, the green-white ghost, like, pulls itself out of the corpse and tries to grab you, Averin. So, let's do that. Hang on. By the way, the corpse is like a short, black-haired humanoid woman with a pair of like very round glasses. She looks like a wizard. The usual. Here's a handout for the ghost. Here, I have it for you. There you are. That is what the ghost looks like.
But they're cute though.
Yeah. Mass Lantimir's ghost. So she tries to possess you. The ghost tries to possess you, basically, right away. Let me just roll that and figure out how we
Welcome
do.
to the club.
Possession. DC 14 charisma saving throw, please, Avern. You are possessed by the spirit of Nas Lantamir. And so there's this moment as the ghost like grabs Avrin and like pulls in that Avrin's posture like changes quite a lot from this like confident, smug vampire to like a more sort of like slightly nervous looking like twitchy hand motion posture. And Nas goes, Valine! In Avrin's voice, there's like it's Avrin doing all of this, but like as Valine. Valine, I knew you would come here. I knew you would find the body. I stole the orb for a reason. You shouldn't trust her. And the ghost like talks to the rest of the party, sort of through Avrin again. You shouldn't trust her. She'll lead you to your doom. Me, I got here first. It's her fault that things have gone so badly.
Why do you assume we trust her in the first place?
Because you're here with her right now.
He might have wanted to kill her.
Stop possessing him.
I just need him for a second. Yeah, you can roll some insight if you want to.
I want to roll the insight on Valine specifically.
On Valine.
Yeah, seeing how she reacts to that accusation.
15.
So Valine looks pretty calm about it. Not particularly upset about being accused of these things. And Valine turns to the party and goes like, she's just mad because she's not the first Arcane Brotherhood mage to make it here and try and find the Codicil of the White. She's just mad. She's just mad about it. In fact, she's dead. She's mad.
So why do you need the orb back if she's just a very pissy wizard inside a ball?
No. The wizard... the orb is Professor Scant. She's... Nas Lantamir, she's another Arcane Brotherhood mage, along with like a couple others who came here. And Nas from Avrin's voice pipes up and goes like, yeah, like Zan, where did he go? I don't know. And she names off several names. Hang on one second, I have the names. And you guys recognize the name Zan as that like weird wizard you met in the tower, by the way.
Yeah.
Like Zan and Avarice, where are they now? What have you done with them? Why didn't we come here together?
Zan's dead.
Turned into a big oozing pile of goo.
No, that was Zan's simulacrum.
Oh,
but
right.
Zan got killed by a town.
Oh, yes.
And Valine pipes up again and goes, yeah. And then when we were working together, you decided that you'd try and go on your own, and so you stole Professor Scant and killed 2 of my kobolds while you were leaving. You know? And
we don't like killing kobolds around here. We're on her side.
And Nas keeps going. They're like, well, I killed them because they were trying to stop me, and also you kill them all the time anyway.
Oh, you shouldn't kill kobolds.
This is very much.
It basically turns into wizard bickering. The two of them,
yeah.
And
Yeshivan is not amused.
And both of them are trying to get the party to side with them. Basically, like this is the whole thing of like, if you want to ditch Valine, Nas Lantamir knows as much as Valine does. Like they are both arcane wizards, but she's a ghost possessing Avrin. So
out of character.
Yeah.
I can't remember why we need them.
Why you need Valine?
Yes.
Well, I mean, she led you here, first of all. And second of all, she knows how to, or she has said that she knows how to interpret the Codicil of the White and thus find secrets about how to defeat Oral. But like the Arcane it seems like the Arcane Brotherhood in general is probably about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got you. Thank you. I literally just couldn't remember.
Yeah, of course. So the two of them bicker back and forth. One of them as Avrin, and I leave it to the party to determine what they want to do with it. The Arctic Weasel, by the way, has climbed up onto Avrin's shoulder and is acting like a familiar would for their wizard. You know what I mean? Like, got like a little weasel war dance posture on Avrin's shoulder, like agreeably with Nas.
I just possessed until like they do something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can I nominate Gabe to have advantage for miming out being possessed by a wizard?
Yeah, I mean, I give you inspiration for that for sure.
So, all right, Nas, I feel as though...
Sorry, just to give Avrin the lowdown first. until you drop to 0 hit points, the ghost possesses you, basically.
And they not willingly let go?
They can relinquish control if they want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ness and Valine, I think this yammering has gone on quite enough. Whether or not she is to blame for your death really does not matter anymore. The fact of the matter is you are a ghost, and there is little to nothing we can do about that now. But if we don't start moving towards some sort of goal, we're all going to become ghosts. And maybe that serves your purpose, but it certainly doesn't serve mine. I am too beautiful to die, and I'm not going to die standing here listening to the two of you bitch at each other.
I mean, at this point, I just don't want her to win. This is Avrin/Nass again. At this point, I just don't want her to win. I'm happy to relinquish control to our dear friend here. Like gestures down.
Avrin? Yes.
But happy to relinquish control to our dear friend here, but only if you take out Valine for me here, right now.
We have no reason to kill her.
This is a prop. Do you cast magic?
Yeah.
As a ghost?
Uh-huh.
The ghost can cast magic?
I still know everything that I've known.
Yeah,
I'm
but like,
still a powerful
do
wizard.
A magic right now. Do like a little magic right now. Wait, that isn't magic that Averin can do.
She immediately casts Mage Hand and just like lifts an object.
Well, shit. Val, what you got? Because I was going to say we were going to stick with you because the ghost can't cast magic. So I'm going to need you to make a really good case.
Hang on 1 second. I've got to get Valine's sheet.
Versus just become a complete negotiation monster, and Yeshmon's like, do I have a job here anymore?
Valine casts lightning bolt on that friend.
Nass could hear me.
Valine, Nass can hear. You're not deprived of any kind of sense. Like you can still, you're still aware of everything that's happening. But while they're in control, you're kind of like suppressed, if you know what I mean.
Cool.
Valine like rolls her eyes and casts Tasha's hideous laughter on a kobold, and the kobold just like breaks out in giggles and falls over.
Okay, but we already knew you could do magic. I'm saying, what will you give us to not kill you?
Oh, okay.
Look, it looks like at this point we have to choose, and you're all trying to make us choose you. So what will you give us to choose you? Am I doing this right? This feels like I'm doing this right.
I mean, I led you here to begin with. I've given you the opportunity to search for untold treasure and steal from a god. That you would team up with a ghost who is possessing one of our associates instead of me seems a little strange.
You're right.
Being kind of half possessed, it's not super fun. So that's points in the living one's favor.
Wait, are you really possessed?
I mean, kind of.
At least let Operins go, or will you no longer be able to communicate with us if you do?
I mean, without a physical form, things get a little more difficult. I can't go very far.
Can you just wait in the ball?
I want to think, assuming that only Ness can hear me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really care if you stay. Just act like you left, and then when something goes wrong, we can just push our mutual associate.
Okay, all right. There's like a quiet mental conversation happening, and Nass goes like, "Okay, yeah, you want to push her off an ice bridge or something when we get the chance?"
I mean, but we're going into a place where they're planning to fight something apocalyptic, so it's nice to have an expendable option, isn't it?
No, yeah, I like that. Okay, all right, fair point.
And then you get them on your side. You have nothing to lose. I don't really know these people. They seem like they really like chaos.
Okay,
though, to be honest.
okay, but one part of the deal, you have to take the weasel with you. He doesn't want to be out here alone, you know.
No, it's fine. I like the weasel, to be honest. He just seems scared of me. Do you have anything on you that I should take with me? Well, it seems like we're both spellcasters. And
I have my spell book. It's on my body. But mostly I'm interested in that codicil, you know, the codicil of the white, book of magic and lore composed by servants of the Horror the Frostmaiden, the thing we're all here for.
You mean our spell book?
I think he's broken.
I mean our spell book. Yeah, and this all happens very quickly, so there isn't like this long period of silence. You know what I mean? And she goes like, "Okay, yeah, no, noted. Okay, sweet, cool." And Nas goes, okay, fine. You win. I died. Fine. And then just like the light goes back on in Avrin's eyes.
How was it? Did you take you kill anyone?
No,
wait,
but
yeah,
it was
of
a
course you
nice
did.
What
nap.
happened?
I went
No,
to
my
sleep.
bargaining. Damn it!
By the way, Avrin, the weasel's name is Zelenor. Just so you know.
Oh.
I feel like I'm slowly losing my faculties. We should move on if this is not going to be a problem anymore. Nas, you're not going to possess any of the rest of us, are you?
There is no reply.
I hope you rest in peace. I am sorry for the loss of your corporeal form.
So you're going over the body, Avrin?
Yep, I take everything.
Let me give you the rundown. So you find her spellbook, which is bound in Nothic hide with silver clasps to hold it shut. Her personal sigil is inscribed on the spine, which bears the title Lantimir's Traveling Librum. The tome contains the following spells: Clairvoyance, Cloud of Daggers, Counterspell, Detect Magic, Detect Thoughts, Find Familiar, Melf's Acid Arrow, Tensor's Floating Disc, and Thunder Wave.
Got it.
Let me just make sure I'm not missing any items. No, that's like the most important thing. She doesn't really have anything else. She had the orb, obviously, and her cool glasses. But they're not magic. They're just cool.
I take the glasses.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Valine, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
Did you know that she was going to possess me, and that's why you asked me to go over there?
I had a feeling she probably wouldn't have passed on on the whole, like, unfinished business thing. I thought maybe you'd be a little bit more resistant than I would. It just seemed like a good idea.
You're a trashy associate.
Well, we pay pretty well.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so where to next?
Wait, so are we just all good?
Yes.
Elaine, we good?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna insight check her.
As long as you're all good, you're the ones with the problem. I was ready to lead us. Feel free.
Yeah, but you did have us walk into a trap.
Feel free to insight check her. She's telling the truth.
Cool. Well, all right, let's go.
Wait, where's the treasure? This thing sucks.
Oh, do you want to look at the shipwreck? This was just the corpse. There's also a shipwreck nearby.
Yeah, this is the only reason I came.
All right, let me roll a d8.
And to kill God.
I've been this character for an hour and a half, and I've already been possessed by a ghost that I told to stay.
You're doing a fantastic job,
So,
and I appreciate you.
You're only the third person here with people inside them, so good luck.
So, Rattle, peeking your head into the shipwreck, you can see inside that there are 3 ugly-looking, like hunched-over ladies brewing something in a cauldron in the hull of this ship.
Do they notice me?
I'm gonna say no, but if you want to do something, then you can.
I'm gonna pantomime sneak backwards away.
Okay.
And back over to everybody.
All right.
What was the exact description you gave? There are 3 hunched over, ugly looking ladies brewing something in there.
Yeah, they look a little bit like this.
Look at the hags. I don't know if we want to mess with that. It seems pretty spooky.
Full coven of hags? Maybe not.
Why are they in the boat?
Because I have a random chart of D8 things to roll on boats. They could be in every boat, theoretically.
Yeah, I know. It was just like asking Valenor, like, do you keep hags on your boats? Is that a thing?
What do you not? Awkward.
They probably moved in.
Well, this is Oral's place, so maybe she's a fan of hags. Give them a home.
Well, I'm not.
I will share with you, because I think we're moving headed towards the fortress at this point. I will share with you one of the things that's on the rollable chart that I really wanted to come up, which is an awakened walrus greets the characters. The walrus has an intelligence of 10, speaks common, and allows the characters a brief favor before it swims away.
I want that.
You had the power to just make it happen.
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, but
you could have given us a sweet fat boy.
I did.
The boy.
Big love.
Big love.
The weasel could have ridden on it as a mount. Oh God.
Yeah.
So many opportunities.
Yeah. I needed to let Chance. Need to let Chance take hold.
Oh yeah, sure.
So Sopo like turns to Auburn again and goes, "So statues, shipwrecks, fortress?"
Fortress?
Yeah. I don't want to go searching around boats.
Fortress.
Boats.
Fortress it is. Come on. We just got to get back to the path.
You're going to kill us.
And he leads you back along the path towards the fortress.
Does it look like Elsa's castle from Frozen?
I mean,
but evil.
I mean, it's got a spooky skull.
I do like things that can shoot with skulls.
Elsa. Ashley.
Hang on. Let me quickly
look.
Thematically,
at some point, I upgraded my shoulder pauldron from a people one to putting that sweet mind flare skull on there.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Sick.
So, you make your way up the path towards Grimskull, the fortress. Let me see if I have any details about Grimskull.
There's not a He-Man reference by the designer
Skull.
of this opportunity.
So, as you head up the path, rising before you is a 600-foot tall mountain of glacial ice. Its peak carved to resemble a gigantic skull-wearing crown. Weaving up the mountain's southern slope are enormous stairs hewn from the ice, and these steps, which extend from the base of the mountain to the base of the fortress, were clearly made for giants.
Hey, can we take like a little nap before we go inside?
Oh yeah, you're like bleeding and stuff.
Free country.
I mean, I'm not bleeding because it froze as it's dripping. It's just
we did make the mistake of forgetting to grab some potions before we came out to potentially fight a god. We're really nailing this whole adventuring party thing, aren't we?
I don't know why you keep using that fucking phrase.
I don't know what else to call us.
Rabble rousers. Explorers.
Rattle rousers.
I am so angry, but I liked it. It made me laugh a little bit inside, so I like it.
See,
in any case, yes, of course, if you need to take a rest, I would rather have you at full strength than have you at only like. I mean, you're still at your best no matter
one
what.
One of the features of the island, just as an out-of-character warning, is taking a short rest. You can't roll any hit dice. You only gain your Constitution. You only gain your Constitution modifier in health back.
Holy hell!
Because it's really cold.
Because it's super fucking cold. Yeah.
There is no rest.
Suck it.
Damn.
Maybe inside the castle would be warmer.
Sure. All right. If I die, don't bring me back. And I just pointed at Avrin.
You just eat that.
We said the skeleton, though. We said just.
You can have the bones.
Yes.
So making your way up the staircase on the outside of the fortress is pretty difficult. Each step is 4 feet higher than the one below it, and making the staircase difficult terrain for creatures that aren't huge giants. The snow and rime covering the steps makes them less slippery than they otherwise would have been. But these are like big old steps for huge-ass giants that you're climbing up like, like tiny mice on a staircase.
Wait, so
may I
on
ask a question?
You may.
Would Leomon's tiny hut offset the thing for the short rest?
It is a feature of the location, so I don't think so. Like, cool. You would need to go into a pocket dimension, like...
Yeah, you can control the temperature in there, right?
That's why I asked.
Yeah. I mean, like, theoretically, yes, but also theoretically, no, so I'm not really really sure. It doesn't tell me either way. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, I'll give you the hit die rolls if you want to.
Yeah. I would just cast it as a ritual, and it says atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside. I just didn't know if it was like a magical thing going on.
I mean, it's like Aurel's power in the area sort of thing. Yeah. But I'll give it to you if you want to roll hit dice with the Leomans for sure.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
Cool, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Also, how does Bursa feel being this close to like oral magic, knowing that her magic is kind of oral magic? Does she like notice anything or not?
I would say that like you don't notice anything necessarily different, but like as a character, you might consider that you're coming very close to where Aurel lives. Like this is theoretically the place she hangs her hat, you know? Like you might have to meet her actually in the flesh.
Go meet Mom.
Hey.
Less, because that gives me spells back.
Yay.
Arcane recovery.
3. I'm gonna do one more. Oh God, of course, that would be the one.
Yep.
All right, I'm back up to full. Thank you very much.
Bet. Let's go fight a god.
Close this.
All right. Whew.
Yes, it's gonna be scary.
Wait. Real quick. Bursa, are you cool with this?
With what? Killing a god?
Yes.
Not really, no. I don't know why we're doing it. I don't know why people think Aurel needs to die. I don't know what their problem with her is. If you don't like it being dark and cold all the time, y'all are welcome to fucking skedaddle. But
Some people have no other place to go.
That's not true. There are so many places down where it's hot and terrible that you could just be. There's a boat. If you get on the boat that we already paid money for, you could go be where people can live normal. I just don't understand.
You raise a really good point. It's like a territory dispute that I don't have any stake in.
It's just one of those problems of, I used to be a thing that was from here, and this is nice, and we all just adjusted it. But there's a weird thing about you people having to come places and change things all the time to make it more comfortable for you.
Well, why does Aurel get to make that choice, though?
Because she's a god.
Yes, but if she's no longer a god, then it doesn't matter, right?
Is she not?
She is.
We can find out.
All right, well, sure. I mean, I'm not going to fight you all about it.
But if you kill her, does that mean you get to decide? And then you can keep it all cold and whatever.
You can eat her hot.
I do think I like hearts now. Okay, I'm in.
Oh my God. What happened, y'all?
I didn't eat a god heart.
It was a conversation we eventually had to have because it's like,
yeah,
Bursa actually likes it here.
Yep, I like it here, and I like that a god gave me powers and didn't let me die.
Yeah, of course.
That's amazing. All right, I'm in.
Well, let me.
I'll eat a heart though.
Let me describe for you the front of the fortress as our last scene for today. As you make your way to the front of the fortress, like up those stairs and so forth, the steps end in front of a double door made from slabs of ice with dragon skulls and bones embedded into them. Carved into the lintel is a single word in Dwarvish script. And I know someone speaks Dwarf, don't they? No, that was Vidrux, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
The competent one is gone. Goodbye.
Valine looks up and points at it and goes, "Name of the place, Grimskull." And
wait, is it in Giant? I speak Giant.
No, it's in Dwarf.
Why the fuck is it in Giant? This whole place is Giant. I thought this was my time.
I don't know. It's in Dwarf.
This is stupid.
I'm literally reading the text that it tells me.
I know. I'm telling you that you're beautiful and perfect, and that was a bad choice.
All right. Well, we will call it there for today, friends. That was certainly a session. We did a lot of traveling and a lot of setup for upcoming stuff.
That's some good shit.
Which is fun. Let's do shout-outs. Shout-out time. Shout-out time. Let's start with Dave.
My shout-out is to everybody coming and watching this thing. Just as a little heads up, people were asking in chat, the VODs of this are recorded and we pop them on the Roll20 channel now because D&D doesn't host them anymore.
Right after this show, I edit and put them up
so don't worry if you want to go and check the backlog and you came in partway through. They exist, they're just not here. As for me, I'm a Dave_the_human on Twitter. And I'm going to try really hard to publish the thing that I made, even though it's like really small. And it's about D&D. Boom!
Yeah.
Yay!
Sweet deal. Aki, you're next.
Hi, everybody. I am Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MixGenie_in_a_bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. You can find my entire Twitch schedule over on my personal Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ShidariAki, SHIDAREAKI. And, you know, I'm up to things. I do lots of stuff all over the place. I was tallying it up the other day, and I think I do something between like 28 and 30 hours of TTRPG streaming a week. I don't know. But yeah, that's me. That's what I do besides my full-time job. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Yeah, Gabe, go.
Hello, I'm Gabe. Gabe James Games on Twitch, Twitter, and pretty much anywhere else. You can find me every other Friday on the Roll20 Twitch channel at 10 a.m. Pacific for my talk show, Tabletop Table Talk, where I just talk about GMing. You can find me here every Monday. You can find me on Fridays as well, but for something that I'm gonna leave Elf to talk about because she's a badass for that. Other than that, just being weird on the internet and making stuff. I love that. I live for that. That's my brand, and I'm glad you all enjoyed my delightful strange wizard boy who's only gonna get worse. One episode and I'm already possessed, and I told them to stay.
You're already possessed, told to stay, and are preparing to betray the current wizard you're with. That's great.
Hey, yes.
Can you make an outfit and then do TikToks?
Yes.
Reverend, please.
I already started that.
Yeah.
Didn't start the TikToks. Already started the outfit.
Sounds like it's gonna happen. Yeah. Abria, go.
Hi, I am Abria Iyengar. You can catch me on social media at Quiddy, QUIDDIE. I stream all over the place, but everything I'm doing right now is secret. Other than here on Mondays, you can catch me on Fridays over on Failed Save on Pixel Circus's channel at 6 p.m. You can actually catch me this Thursday on the GM stream for Desperate Gamble, which I will let Elf tell way more about. I'm so excited to come back and like plot some more cool stuff in advance of like the gameplay for this beautiful game we've been building, and I'm just so excited. Other than that, there's one more thing. There's a podcast I never update called Storybenders. It's about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have no time, but when I do, it will be very cool dissections of every episode of the series. And there's a World Benders YouTube video coming out soon of a big pile of goofies playing with Pat Rothfuss. We did an escape room, like a D&D themed escape room that was ridiculous, and I think that the VOD of that's like popping up soon, so I'll link it in my socials.
Don't spoil it too much, but does anyone get eaten by a mimic?
No. I mean, maybe. I'm sorry, I'm bad at
all right, I guess it's my turn. Hello, I am Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. Where I do a lot of League of Legends stuff with my dear partner at the moment, my partner Siobhan. We play a lot of League. The other things I do tabletop wise are I run Star Wars Desperate Gamble for Roll20. It is a new Star Wars campaign just starting. We did session 0 last week on Friday. So on Thursdays we do the GM stream for that at 1 p.m. PST, and then on Fridays we do the gameplay for that at 1 p.m. PST. Which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to writing some more stuff and posting some more things and just generally getting involved with that a whole bunch. We can't post any links to anything because we don't have a moderator in the D&D channel, so you just have to listen to the words and then use the words in your earballs to translate to the internet.
Links might be in YouTube description.
I mean, some will, yeah. The ones I've already put there will, sure. Then Roll20 stuff. If you liked what you have seen here on this show, know that we use the platform Roll20 and the adventure Icewind Dale Rime with the Frostmaiden translated over to Roll20 to do so. I have written none of this myself. It is all a pre-packaged module that you can purchase on roll20.net. So go there and sign up for free and then purchase things with your free account. Roll20. It is the simplest way to move small tokens around on a board and not get COVID.
Thank God I was muted for that. I was so worried.
I don't know. I've just ruined the YouTube VOD by mentioning the panorama by name.
The panini.
It's a whole Panera bread.
Yeah, it's a whole Panera bread. Anyway,
Panera bread, a panini, a panorama.
That is it for me, friends, and for us in general for this week. I hope you enjoyed wonderful session, and we'll be adventuring into Grimskull next week with our team of misfits.
We're fine.
And
this is fine.
And various possessions. So see you then. Goodbye. Bye, friends. Goodbye. Goodbye.